Welcome back to Storytime. In today's episode, we're going to be reading the story using the prompt, "In a world of supervillains who never monologue about their plans and heroes that never wait to the last minute to save the day, you are the only one who has a sense of theatrics." Our first story comes from user HaloKitty. The villain sighed and dropped dramatically into the chair across from the hero, who was tied up in chains with duct tape over their mouth, their sweetheart being held captive at an undisclosed location that only the henchmen stationed there knew the whereabouts of. The superhero was known simply as Avatar, though I don't know why, since he can only manipulate water, and even then he couldn't do much since we were 2 kilometers under a desert. Don't sweat the details, it's hard enough to make this place. Listen, the villain said. I'm not here to try to kill you or your sweetheart. I only have her as collateral so you would listen to me, because otherwise you'll wash my base away, like last time, which is horrible because you swept an entire base into the ocean. Do you know how much that could pollute the oceans? I may be evil, but I have standards on how clean the world should be. They leaned forward in their chair, and the hero only gave a muffled apology. That's beside the point, though. The point of this meeting is that you and every other hero in this city, along with the villains, I don't deny there's a problem amongst my peers, which is why I'm addressing it with you. Standing, the villain started walking back and forth in front of the hero. See, the reason I have you today is because I want you to help me talk to the other heroes. I want to be on a truce because none of you have any patience anymore. The hero was glaring at the villain, and they could tell they were on the edge of muffled yelling at them. The villain sighed dramatically and walked over, crouching in front of them, their arms on their legs, and keeping the eye contact, only to reach up and yanking off the duct tape. "As if I'd ever help you!" the hero shouted and tried to lunge at the villain, but was held in place by the chains. You and every other hero have no sense of patience. And none of the villains have any sense of theatrics and no monologues anymore. The generation before us did, and we don't. I only want to address the issue of this. I miss the days when my parents would tell me stories about how my father monologues endlessly and how my mother would patiently wait for him to finish before breaking free of the trap he'd set for her. And then the two have a drawn-out fight for the fun of it. I miss those crazy stories of inventions and drama. You and the Heroes League have none. I know the only reason you haven't broken out of those chains is because I haven't disclosed the location of your sweetheart. The second I mention where they are, you'd find a way to break out and attack me before escaping. Because I'm not an idiot. Just tell me where she is, and then I can break out and fight you, then go save her. The villain sighed and motioned for some tea to be brought out. This would be a long day.